Hope you're having a good day. I don't know if it's morning, noon, or night where you're at. Today, I brought you inside the house. I love taking you guys outside on our property, but it's just too windy and the wind is just too loud and it gets distracting. It's hard for you to hear. This is our home. Welcome to my house. I wanted to talk to you about distractions. I believe that as we stepped into 2026, there's so many people that they had received words from the Lord that the Lord was doing a new thing. There was something new happening. There were new mantles, new assignments, new relationships. God is doing something new. But with that new thing also came like another like an increased level of distractions. And I know I personally experienced it. And I just recently read an article the other day where someone wrote and it talked about swatting flies. How many of you felt, just like in this article I wrote, that you just been swatting flies? It's like, man, when you kill one or two flies, there's like three more that appear and you're just like, what is happening? You're just swatting flies. That's how I feel that I've been. I feel like I've been swatting flies. But the flies are not to try to hurt me. They're not trying to kill me. They're just distractions, because they're trying to keep me and they're trying to keep you, these distracting spirits, from getting into the presence of the Lord, hearing the Lord clearly, abiding with the Lord. Because when you're abiding with the Lord, you're not fighting, you're not striving. The Lord is doing the work when you're abiding. And so the enemy would love to keep you from staying connected to the Lord, because when you're not connected to the Lord and you're striving and you're fighting and you're swatting flies, then you're kind of off your game. And honestly, talking from a military perspective, that is a strategy. That is a military strategy. I remember when I went through special forces training, we did hand-to-hand combat. And we were learning all this hand-to-hand stuff. And then, one of the exercises was called swarms. And so what they would do is they would put you in the middle and then you would just get swarmed. I mean, they would just come at you and you had to take on 1 dude, 2 dudes, 3 dudes, 5 guys. And you had to handle it as they were swarming on you. We have been swarmed by the enemy. It's a diversion tactic to keep you from abiding and spending time with the Lord and truly getting in His presence. So here's what I want to encourage you to do. Get in the Lord's presence and put on some soaking music and just stay there and let Him fill you with the baptism of love. Stay there until the Lord just washes you over and cleanses you, because ultimately that's what the enemy wants to do. It's just all of a sudden you get these text messages and it's just these little ankle biter situations that are coming. Shut your phone off. Turn off the distractions. Turn off everything. And even if a distraction comes, choose not to partner with it. I mean, if you look at social media, if you look at the news, nothing but distractions. Nothing but distractions. So what are we doing as the body of Christ? Lord willing, we're not partnering with that and we're praying. We're actually getting in the presence of the Lord and we're praying against it, rather than jumping on social media and fighting everybody and just making sure that people understand our point of view. We don't need to do that stuff. That's a distraction. What we need to do is we need to get in prayer. We need to get in the presence of the Lord and let the Lord do the fighting. And so, friends, I just want you to know that right now there is a tactic of distraction that the enemy is using, and it's a swarm tactic to come against us, to keep us from focusing, hearing the Lord, so that we're not effective. Because if we're spending time with the Lord, if we're hearing from Him, if we're getting that assignment that is next, that new thing, then man, we are going to be equipped. We're going to be ready. We're going to be sniper rifles. We're just going to one shot, one kill, boom. And that's what the enemy doesn't want. He wants us to be distracted, be like a shotgun. Maybe you shoot, maybe you hit your target, maybe you don't hit your target. It's all this energy expended. It's a whole bunch of waste. And the Lord doesn't He doesn't achieve what He's looking for because we're distracted. And so, friends, stay in the presence of the Lord and bind up any distraction and don't partner with it. Okay, this is the word of the week. And don't forget, go to lifetransform.com. Don't forget our swag. Don't forget our YouTube channel. And man, you'll get all of our content, and we'll be back with you in the Transform studio soon. All right, I'll talk to you later.